It's the economy, stupid. Bill Clinton never actually said this, but the idea that economic growth is the way to make people happy and get re-elected for politicians has really been the zeitgeist for the last 30 years. That may be the zeitgeist, but is it true? Have a look at the data and find out whether the Social Progress Index confirms that it's the economy, stupid. Economic growth is about increasing your level of national income, usually known as GDP, gross domestic product. Now, what we want to know is, does economic growth translate into better lives for people? And the Social Progress Index helps us do that, because it looks at all the things that make up quality of life, outcomes in lived experience, in health, education, rights, and so on. And then it adds that all up to give us a score for each country. So we can look at economic growth and social progress side by side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it on a chart here with social progress, that's the real quality of life on the vertical axis, higher is better, and GDP per capita, so economic performance, on the horizontal axis, further to the right, is higher. And what this shows is that, yes, the economy is very important. Poor countries don't have high levels of quality of life. They don't have high levels of social progress. But GDP on its own is no guarantor of quality of life. All of the countries below the line, places like Egypt, Turkey, Russia, Guyana, Qatar, are not doing a good job at turning their wealth into social progress. On the other hand, Norway, Finland, Costa Rica, Jamaica and Kyrgyzstan are all squeezing lots of social progress out of each dollar of GDP per capita. Simply said, GDP is not destiny. It's not just the economy, stupid.